Vietnam is not just a destination, it's an emotion. It's the kind of place that doesn't just invite you to explore, it dares you to feel. To feel the mist wrap around you in the northern mountains. To feel the soft echo of chanting monks in ancient temples. To feel the life bursting from every alley, every market stall, every wave crashing onto a forgotten beach. But beyond the postcards, beyond the cliches, lies a Vietnam most travelers never truly see. A Vietnam made of quiet mornings and wild landscapes, of history whispered in the ruins and beauty hidden in plain sight. That's the Vietnam we're about to uncover. Our journey begins in the north, where culture runs deep, the mountains rise high, and tradition beats strong beneath the surface. This is where Vietnam reveals its soul. Wander through the French Quarter and you'll find elegant, crumbling villas shaded by towering trees. The wide boulevards designed during colonial times feel strangely European, yet unmistakably Vietnamese in character. Kiem Lake, the heart of Hanoi, is more than a body of water, it's a gathering place of generations. Watch as elderly locals perform Tai Chi at sunrise, students giggle under flowering trees, lovers stroll the red bridge toward Ngoc Son Temple. Everything in Hanoi feels alive and yet frozen in time. Visit the Temple of Literature, the country's first national university, where stone stelae carved with the names of ancient scholars still stand. The scent of incense fills the air, floating through courtyards lined with bonsai trees. This is not just history, it's heritage. At night, the city transforms. Lights twinkle on the water, street performers gather by the lake. The night market winds through ancient streets, glowing in a mix of neon and nostalgia. And in the air, always in the air, something electric lingers. A sense that anything could happen. Hanoi is not a place to visit, it's a place to absorb. It stays with you long after you leave. If ever a place was sculpted for awe, it is Ha Long Bay. A masterpiece created over 500 million years, this emerald seascape feels like stepping into a dream that somehow became real. Over 1,600 limestone karsts erupt from calm, jade-colored waters, each shaped by wind, rain, and myth. Days here are slow and hypnotic. Kayak through narrow channels where cliffs rise like ancient temples. Explore floating villages, where families have lived for generations entirely on the water. Fishermen cast their nets in the same way their ancestors did 100 years ago. There are no roads, only tides. Two hours south of Hanoi lies a secret world, one that few tourists explore, and even fewer truly understand. Ninh Binh is where Vietnam's spirit merges with nature. Think Ha Long Bay but on land, towering limestone cliffs erupting from emerald fields, winding rivers disappearing into caves and temples carved into stone. Climb the 500 steps of Hang Mua for one of Vietnam's most breathtaking views. From the top, the landscape spreads beneath you like a living painting, snaking rivers, terraced fields, and mountains piercing the sky like ancient gods. Visit Bai Dinh Pagoda, one of the largest Buddhist temple complexes in Southeast Asia. Golden statues line cavernous halls, bells chime in the wind, pilgrims light incense and bow deeply, offering their prayers in silence. Here, faith is not performance, it is presence. High in the northern mountains, near the border with China, lies a place where the clouds kiss the rice fields and the air smells of wood smoke and wild herbs. Sapa is a place of altitude and attitude, of misty mornings, ancient cultures, and breathtaking panoramas. Wake early and watch as the mist lifts from the valleys revealing layers upon layers of mountains rolling into infinity. Visit the Bay Ha Market, where locals trade everything from dyed fabrics to buffalo. The air is loud with bargaining, laughter, and the scent of spices. Then there's Ha Giang, remote, raw, real. This is Vietnam's wild north, a place where roads curve like ribbons through towering mountains and where every bend reveals something even more astonishing than the last. As we leave the wild northern highlands behind, the landscape softens, and the rhythm of Vietnam shifts. The air becomes warmer, the food spicier, and the coastline reveals itself, golden sand stretching for miles, kissed by turquoise waves. But central Vietnam is more than just beaches. It's the historical heart of the country, a place where emperors once ruled, where battles were fought, where the past still lingers in every temple and fortress. Here, ancient traditions meet coastal charm, and the journey continues deeper into Vietnam's soul. Step into Hue, and you step into a different Vietnam. A Vietnam of silk-robed kings, dragon-emblazoned gates, and lotus ponds whispering with time. Once the imperial capital of the Nguyen dynasty, Hue is a city drenched in history, both glorious and tragic. But Hue is not frozen in the past. Walk through Dong Ba Market where the scent of shrimp paste and chili mingles with the chatter of vendors. Try Bun Bo Hue, a spicy beef noodle soup that ignites your senses with lemongrass and fire. At night, take a dragon boat ride down the river as traditional music fills the air. It's haunting, it's beautiful, it's Hue. Hue reminds us that history isn't something behind us, it's something that lives and breathes beside us. Just a few hours south, the road opens up to Da Nang, a coastal city where the future meets the past, where modern bridges glow at night and ancient mountains stand watch during the day. It's a place of balance, between city and nature, tradition and innovation. Step into Hoi An and it feels like time holds its breath. This is not just a preserved town, it's a living poem. A place where every cobblestone, every lantern, every river breeze carries a sense of wonder. Just an hour outside of Hoi An lies a world that predates even the ancient town, a place once hidden by jungle and silence. Welcome to my son's sanctuary, the spiritual heart of the once mighty Champa kingdom. As you leave the lowlands and head south from Da Nang to Hue or vice versa, you must cross the legendary Hai Van Pass, a stretch of mountain road so stunning, it has been called one of the most beautiful coastal drives in the world. The name means Ocean Cloud Pass, and it lives up to it. As you ascend, the road snakes between sky and sea. To one side, waves crash against cliffs far below. To the other, mist-shrouded peaks rise into the clouds. The wind is cool, the air fresh, the view, beyond words. Ho Chi Minh City, formerly Saigon, is Vietnam turned up to 11. A place of extremes. It's fast, chaotic, bold, and unapologetically alive. You don't just walk through Saigon, you ride it, you taste it, you breathe it in like fire. By night, the city glows with movement. Rooftop bars offer skyline views and world-class cocktails. The backpacker district of Bui Vien hums with life and late-night stories. But for something quieter, take a walk along the Saigon River. Watch the reflections shimmer and let the city's energy settle inside you. Saigon isn't for the timid, but if you surrender to its speed, you'll find a rhythm that pulls you in and doesn't let go. Just a few hours from Saigon, the pace of life slows. The air thickens with moisture, and the land becomes water. Welcome to the Mekong Delta, a vast, intricate maze of rivers, canals, rice paddies, and floating villages where life flows to the rhythm of the tide. Further west near the Cambodian border lies Chau, a quiet riverside town that blends culture, spirituality, and a unique cross-border vibe. Not many travelers venture here, but those who do are richly rewarded. Far off the southern coast, the Condau Islands feel like another world entirely. Azure waters, powdery beaches, coral reefs, and a haunting history that lingers beneath the surface. Off Vietnam's southwest coast, near the border of Cambodia, lies Phu Quoc, a tropical island where white beaches meet luxury resorts, pepper plantations thrive, and sunsets defy description. Vietnam isn't a place you simply check off your travel list. It's a place that stays with you, in your senses, in your heart, and in your imagination long after you've returned home. This country doesn't whisper to travelers, it sings. With the clink of coffee cups in hidden alleys, with the rustle of leaves on misty mountain passes, with the crash of waves against the southern shores, with the sacred silence of temples tucked deep in emerald valleys. Travel changes you, but Vietnam transforms you. It teaches you to slow down, to look closely, to breathe deeply, to appreciate the poetry in everyday life. Here, beauty isn't polished, it's raw, wild, and everywhere. You find it in the smile of a stranger, in the reflection of lanterns on the river, in the taste of herbs you've never heard of, in the sensation of mist on your face while staring into endless green hills. You don't need to understand every word, because Vietnam speaks in the universal language of feeling, of human connection, of stories that echo across generations. It's in the way people cook, celebrate, pray, and love. In the resilience of a nation that's endured so much and still greets you with open arms and open hearts. This journey across Vietnam wasn't just about places, it was about presence, and presence is something we often forget in our busy, noisy lives. If you loved this journey and want more like it, subscribe now to The Unseen Traveler. We go where others don't. We uncover beauty the world forgot, and we bring you deeper, richer, more human travel experiences in every corner of the earth. Hit the bell so you never miss the next breathtaking adventure. Like the video to support the work that brings these unseen places to light. Comment below. Which place in Vietnam touched you the most? And remember, the world is full of wonders, but the real magic is in how you choose to see them. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and never stop looking for what's unseen.